This is a trip I've been wanting to make since I got the game in 2014, and it's been a long wait. I really wanted to do this. It's been my dream ever since I got KSP. Unfortunately, because of technical reasons, it was not really working. So, yeah, the rocket and the trip itself is quite boring because, yeah, honestly, at this point I've gone to Duna so many times that I cannot count it, and it's become an easy task. Nothing complicated about this. If you know what you are doing, really, that's the usual stuff that I do here. Anyway, since I'm waiting for Dreadnought to have this account wipe and just finished Planetbase, all 4 planets. Well, not challenges, but I don't care about that. Anyway, just in time for this, KSP came out with 1.2, and I've been playing the pre-release for quite a while, and I'm sort of satisfied with what I've been seeing. And yeah, it's a good update. Many people talked about this update, what it holds for us. It's interesting. It is a tiny bit harder than it used to be because of the communication, but not that hard. So even in this case, I don't have any relays here, and I control this ship with a probe core, and it was working perfectly without any problems. So I can do this air capture in this narrow braking and this very highly inclined orbit without problems. As I have to be careful with the antenna, that I have to close it, otherwise I cannot control it later. So it's the only drawback. And actually it worked out quite well until I got back to cabin, where I forgot to close it. I think I wanted to close it and press the button. Maybe I was in map mode or something, and it didn't close, so I lost it. But I have 2 backups on this one built in, another just motionless external antenna that can survive anything basically. So here I'm waiting for the target site to come into view, and most people know already what this is about at this point. I'm trying this cabinet thing. Unfortunately, at a critical moment it failed because it's a setup so that it rotated based on orbit direction, so I couldn't pinpoint my actual target in the remaining few seconds. I was trying, but it's not enough. I knew where it was, my coordinates, but I also knew that I'm around right, so actually it wasn't that big help in this case, even though it should have been. It can be a big help, because previously you could just land by dead reckoning for these kind of sites without any previous target to lock onto. But anyway, here's the final entry on Duna, and yeah, well, this is going to a specific site which is quite famous and actually visible quite high up, and somehow by miracle, without any practice anything, I was really on target. I just overshot it a little, well, not that little, around I think 20 kilometers. If I had a bit more fuel, I could have stopped, and there is already visible this bright spot in the background. And yeah, that's the Duna SSTV pyramid. The SSTV signal was not generated for years now because of a bug, and that was fixed. So here's the rover. I knew that I couldn't land that precisely without any really practice, and with this high inclination it's very hard to do. But I was really on a cross track. I was really on target. I just overshot it, and that's the easiest thing to correct, and I couldn't because I didn't have enough fuel. I needed some for landing. So anyway, here's this rover which is built quite flat so that it doesn't flip. That's one reason. And another reason it fits into uh, that fairing on a rocket. Well, it doesn't need that fairing that much, but anyway. I noticed that one of the wheels is kind of strange, the front right one. I tried to fix it, but it was not fixable. Here I flipped once and everybody survived, so no issues there. So there's this long trip, but it was easy because I just had to go towards the west. Even without the marker, I could see it when I landed that it was right to the west, right at the back of the ship. So it was easy to do. And once I could see it, I zoom out this normal view. I could see it. It was easy to go towards it, so no problems here. So almost there. Let's see what happens here. And here I lost 1 or 2 minutes of footage, because as soon as I click apply on that window, the recording stopped. And that happened before I changed the audio settings, but there I noticed that the recording stopped, but not this time, so I lost a few minutes. But it doesn't matter, because it's not really important. I was just going back to the lander, and yeah, basically it's the same way, the same trip backwards. And here it is now. I had to wait here a long time because of the launch window. So year 3, 240, that's the optimal time to leave, and yeah, this is quite a long time. And the way back is comparatively boring. It's uneventful, except for one little mishap. Yeah, this is the wrong way. Anyway, I finally got the SSTV signal, and I wanted to do that ever since I knew that it was there, except for that bug, and it didn't work out. Yeah, so here's a launch. I can launch into an inclined orbit only. I click hold prograde and close the antenna before it breaks. That would be fatal at this point. So it just goes up, and as soon as I reach around 25 kilometers altitude, the antenna can be turned back on again. The problem here is how to do a correct injection towards carbon, and one way to do that is go a bit farther there, do an inclination change, and do the rest of the injection burn later. This is what I did here, and luckily it turned out okay. I didn't lose that much delta V on this. So I had a lot of fuel left when I arrived back to Kerbin. So yeah, here's around 0 inclination. Set up the orbit, and yeah, actually I was quite close, so not that hard to finish it. And I arrived at a remarkably in plane orbit to Kerbin, so I need just a little correction. And aero capture and aero braking, and this took quite a while because I was cautious at this point. However, at all of the passes I lost the main antenna, but the 2 backups worked well, so there was no problem. So it was here I lost the antenna at this range, so no problems. Yeah, nothing more to say. Yeah. A few boring passes later, I was in my 72 kilometer parking orbit. From there I could start my descent towards the space center, as I always do when I have enough fuel. And this one didn't turn out that well. I quite overshot it, just the same as on Duna. I overshot my target here as well. I was on target, but not longitudinally. That's too bad, because it's the easiest thing to correct, but I ran out of fuel again, so there was no way to correct this in time. Anyway, guys arrived back safely. Just one more thing. Another Easter egg on Duna was updated a little bit, so it's worth watching it looking at it at least once. Curiosity camera. It's a bit more noticeable now. But I did that trip already, so thanks for watching. Bye.